third match in charge of the Cowboys. For the Catamounts head coach Justin Gray. So we get started and underway here. A quick bucket by Shahada Wells, our player to watch for McNeese State. A quick start for McNeese State. The Catamounts breaking the pressure up high. Jones looks into the corner. That is Trey Jackson with a Catamount three. Jackson has struggled to start the season this year, shooting just 20% from behind the line, but he can get hot. Had a 40-point game last year against Chattanooga right before the end of the season. Collum, the center, with a big deep three. His shot bangs wide, and the Catamounts bring the ball down the floor through Woolbright. Woolbright double teamed, looks across the court. DJ Campbell now finds Russell Jones Jr. as he surveys the offense. Jones gets his man in the air with a pump fake. His deep three is good. The Catamounts 2 of 2 to start this match. Hot from beyond the arc as they go up 4 and now apply some pressure up the court from Trey Jackson. Collum over to Shoemate. Shoemate, an incredible player for McNeese State. Averages a double-double, one of the few players in the country to do that. Is one of the leading rebounders in school history and is fastly charging up their all-time ranks in points scored as well. That is going to be a foul called on the Catamounts. Vontarius Woolbright, his first foul of the contest. Shoemate, again, climbing up the all-time leading scorer lists. Just a junior this season. But at the top of that list, if you know your basketball history, you know that Hall of Famer Joe Dumars is a McNeese State alum. So he's got a long way to go to get to that level. Big deep three from Wells, and that all started after a rebound from Shoemate. Again, that is what the Catamounts are going to need to watch out for today. The rebounding prowess of Shoemate. They do have a size advantage, does Western Carolina University. So look for them to look inside to Lampton. Woolbright has some good size as well. There's the screen from Lampton trying to free Woolbright. Woolbright double teamed pretty consistently to start the game. He is not an outside shooter, so look for him to drive inside. This time they find the corner, and the Catamounts missed their first three-point shot of the game. Down come the Bayou Bandits. Good move there to get around Campbell. And that bucket is by DJ Richards Jr., the 6'4 sophomore from Houston, Texas. Again, a full court press being threatened and then pulled off by the Cowboys here early. It is 7-6, McNeese grabbing the lead on that last bucket. Woolbright getting again double teamed off the screen. Be interesting to see how the Catamounts try and adjust to the double team on Woolbright. They are breaking off of Lampton each and every time. This time they look to Campbell on the outside. Campbell cuts inside, fights for his own rebound, does get it, hops around, blocked by Shoemate, and that'll go out of bounds for a Catamount throw-in. Catamounts break on the inbounds play. They do find Woolbright. Woolbright very happy to shoot from the mid-range, and you can see why there. Woolbright gets on the board for the first time, and the Catamounts regain the lead. Again, this is a contest we expect to be a very exciting, high-scoring contest between two teams that believe they are going to be in contention for the NCAA tournament and winning their conferences this year. Great block by Lampton on Shoemate. The Catamounts are going to look to break. Campbell looks wide for Russell Jones Jr. Jones Jr. can't find. And Collum is there for the rebound, beats Lampton to it. Good defensive play by the graduate transfer from the College of Charleston, Lampton. Again, he's going to have the size advantage on every player for McNeese State. Garcia looks outside, a bit of a mismatch here as Wells locks up Lampton. That's not a matchup the Catamounts want to see their big center on a very potent and high-scoring point guard. Campbell sets a screen to free Jones. Now Woolbright will look to run the offense just beyond the half-court mark. Jones sets the screen. Woolbright again double teamed, looks to the far side for Jackson. Jackson with his second three. He has started the game hot from beyond the arc. Again, has been slow to start this season, but maybe finding himself here in this game. McNeese State working through column, a give and go with Wells. Wells has looked fabulous in this game so far. That is his 5th point of the contest. McNeese leading 12-11. Lampton fakes the screen. They go past Jones. Does Woolbright. Kicks to Campbell. Now ball poked away by Wells. Just 8 left on the shot clock. Here comes Jones Jr. He's going to drive inside, and he's rejected. That is going to go for a goaltending call, though. So Catamounts still get the points. They lead 13-12 as we head to our first media break here. Again, Catamounts on top of the Cowboys, 12-11.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
I got 2 knee replacements in 2012. It was really a miracle to have the artificial knee go in and basically be pain-free in all the activities I wanted to do.
I injured my shoulder, so it was very important for me to get back on the field.
I'd highly recommend Harris for the communication that they have with the school systems here. It's really great to know that we have a hospital here in town that we can just go to when we have emergencies or we have injuries.
Harris Regional Hospital, providing care to athletes of all ages.
Behind every adventure is the road that got you there. Behind every passion are the tools that make it happen. And behind every Ford truck and SUV is a Carolina Ford dealer going the extra mile, finding the vehicle you're looking for. It's our commitment to your journey. That's what it means to be true blue. New inventory is arriving daily. For great offers on a new Ford truck or SUV, go to buyfordnow.com or see your Carolina Ford dealer today.
Does today's real estate market make you want to stay in your current home a little longer? Hey everybody, it's Chris Angel from Mountain Credit Union. You may not have to move to get the home of your dreams. We have the tools to help you make your current home more livable. Whether it's remodeling your kitchen, freshening up that outdated bathroom, or creating an outdoor oasis that will make you feel like you're on vacation every day of the year, our local loan officers can show you how a home equity line of credit from Mountain Credit Union will help you make those much needed improvements. Call us today or visit mountaincu.org to learn more. At Mountain Credit Union, we're here for you because we're here with you.
Check it out.
Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
Welcome back to Ingalls Court at the Ramsey Regional Activity Center, where the McNeese State Cowboys trail the homestanding Western Carolina University Catamounts 13-12. Just got word from the official that last play before the break that was being reviewed for a goaltending call was confirmed. The bucket will count, and so the Catamounts are on top still, 13-12. Has been back and forth action, neither team able to grab a foothold. That's what you expect when you have 2 of the best mid-major teams in the country. In the field of 68 mid-major poll, Western Carolina sits ranked at number 15, and the Bayou Bandits sit at number 23. So this is going to be a good one in today. Don't expect either team to run away with it, and it should be a lot of fun here this afternoon. Again, my name is Josh Thompson. I thank you for joining us on this broadcast. A beautiful Saturday afternoon in Cullowhee, North Carolina. Cowboys inbound to number 14, Javon Garcia. Garcia kicks back, and they're going to work through Shoemate to Wells. Shoemate being guarded by Kamar Robertson. Robertson, a transfer in from Mercer, checked in over the break. The Catamounts made a handful of substitutions into the game. Robertson, Bernard Pelote, number 4, and Granger, number 32, all checking in for Western Carolina. The only starters remaining in the game for Western, Jackson and Woolbright. Great defense there from Trey Jackson, forces a turnover. 5 seconds called on the inbound pass. Omar Cooper does not like the call. Cooper is a deadly weapon off the bench for McNeese State as well. He is one of the leading assist getters in the country this season. Catamounts working through Woolbright, now to Jackson. Jackson to Robertson, back to Woolbright. 10 left on the shot clock. Woolbright guarded by Shoemate. Triple team there, he's got Pelote open. Pelote gets past his man, takes the jump shot from mid-range. Big battle there for the rebound. Wells will grab it now. It's still pinballing around. Jackson, the only defender back. It falls to Shoemate. Shoemate's going to kick out to Wells. Wells, a great pump fake to free himself, and he will put the Cowboys back on top, 14-13. Great hustle play there from the Bayou Bandits. The Catamounts are going to have to figure out what happens as the Cowboys try and take Vontarius Woolbright, preseason Southern Conference Player of the Year, the reigning Player of the Week in the conference, out of this game. He has been double and triple teamed consistently when he's gotten down into the paint. Jackson back to Robertson. They look for Woolbright. He tries to tip it back out. Robertson saves it to Jackson. 3 left on the shot clock. Jackson pulls up from deep. That's his first miss from beyond the arc. And Shoemate doing Shoemate things and picking up the rebound. McNeese running through Shoemate, trying to back down Pelote. Gets into the paint, loses the ball to Pelote. The Catamounts running down to Woolbright. Woolbright lays it up and in, and that is going to be a blocking call, and he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Take another look at that rebound here. See Woolbright going in. They're saying that Cooper did not get his feet set. The bucket goes, and Woolbright heads to the line for the first free throws of the day. Kamar Robertson recently checked in. Not very frequently you see a transfer within the conference, but spent 4 years as a Mercer Bear, now spending his graduate season as a Western Carolina University Catamount. Averaged nearly 10 points a game against the Catamounts in his career. They will be happy to have him on their side moving forward. Going to see some starters check back in for Western Carolina. Woolbright will head to the bench for his first break. Russell Jones Jr. back in, as is DJ Campbell, as Trey Jackson also heads to the bench. Catamounts leading 16-14. Russell Jones Jr. pressing up high on Cooper. Cooper down to Jones. There's a cut in from Wells over the top of Granger. Good rebound by Pelote, and now the Catamounts run the offense through Jones. The Catamounts do like to get out and run. It's an open three, pump fake. Thought better of the shot, looks back for DJ Campbell. That shot bounces wide. Shoemate again with, that was Collum on the rebound for that one. Wells is going to drive inside on Granger. Good stop and go, follows his shot. Shalonda Wells is playing very well today. Both teams liking to show that full court press before backing off. One of the key things to watch now will be with Woolbright on the bench. Where does the offense come from for the Catamounts, and how does that change the defensive strategy of the Cowboys? Do they choose to double, or do they choose to go man-on-man? Collum is switched out on Jones. Jones looks to get by him. He does. He drops in for Granger. Granger gets stripped. Excellent defensive play there by Garcia. And here come the Cowboys. Garcia driving inside, back out to Collum. DJ Campbell gets caught in that pick and screen. Shot bounces in and out. Rebound by Campbell. Russell Jones looks to Robertson. Jones Jr. swings to Campbell. They look to a corner three from Pelote. That one won't fall. Granger gets a hand to it, but it comes away with Wells. Cooper now on the far side. Collum, the center, running the offense, looking for a handoff play. Instead, resets through Cooper. Cooper dives inside. The Catamounts leave Collum wide open. Collum not known to be a three-point shooter. That ball is going to be tied up, and it's going to be possession to the Catamounts. We are going to take a media timeout here. We're going to stick with the game when we get back. It's all knotted up at 16 apiece here in Cullowhee.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
There will always be bumps in the road, but we got guts, America. We got freedom. We got power. We got future. So let's drive on and make the future we want to see together. Because your new Ford vehicle is just the start of a journey. So stop by your Ford dealer today and claim one of the thousands of new Ford trucks and SUVs on their way. We've been building this country for 119 years, but we're just getting started.
Does today's real estate market make you want to stay in your current home a little longer? Hey everybody, it's Chris Angel from Mountain Credit Union. You may not have to move to get the home of your dreams. We have the tools to help you make your current home more livable. Whether it's remodeling your kitchen, freshening up that outdated bathroom, or creating an outdoor oasis that will make you feel like you're on vacation every day of the year, our local loan officers can show you how a home equity line of credit from Mountain Credit Union will help you make those much needed improvements. Call us today or visit mountaincu.org to learn more. At Mountain Credit Union, we're here for you because we're here with you.
You're getting thirsty, bold, refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
Welcome back to the Ramsey Center in Cullowhee, North Carolina. We are all knotted up 16 apiece between the visiting McNeese State Cowboys and the Western Carolina University Catamounts. These two teams battling back and forth. Neither team has led by more than 4 points. The biggest scoring run for each has been 5 and 6. A tight contest here about halfway into the first half. Catamounts have an inbound, full court pressure. They find Pelote, now back to Campbell. Jones still providing that pressure. Jones Jr. now for the Catamounts, running the offense. Gets the play from head coach Justin Gray. Some movement now with Pelote coming to the top. Woolbright flashes inside. We'll see the quick double team come there from the Cowboys. Woolbright looks all the way across the court to Jones Jr. He's going to pull up for a deep three, and he nails it. Cooper was all over him with that. Not much better you could do defensively. Russell Jones Jr. showing the range. The Catamounts up 3, 19-16. Richards Jr. looks inside to Shoemate. Shoemate now double teamed. Cornelius Williams seeing his first action. The LSU transfer committed and played for head coach Wade of the Cowboys in his lone season he redshirted down in that lone season at LSU. Woolbright mid-range, he gets fouled. Foul's going to be called on Richards Jr. That is going to be his first and team's second. So Woolbright goes to the line for his second pair of free throws today. He is 1 of 1 on the and one play earlier. Woolbright's shot is up and bounces around. Cannot make that one. Again, Woolbright 2 for 2 from the field, 1 of 1 from the line, 1 of 2 from the line now, and an assist in 8 minutes, 5 points. Catamounts being led by Russell Jones Jr. He has 8 points, 3 of 4 shooting, 2 of 3 from beyond the three-point line. The shot goes up. Woolbright can't get either of the free throws to fall. Catamounts lead remains 3. Wells the leading scorer for the Bayou Bandits with 9 on 4 of 6 shooting, 1 of 1 behind the arc. Here is Wells diving deep into the paint. Williams catches the body there, and Williams commits the foul, and Wells will have a shot. Wells has been an incredible player for McNeese State this season so far. He is their leading scorer at 13 a game, and with these two, he'll only be 2 points away from that early in the first half. So having a great game here in Cullowhee today. The transfer from TCU spent a season there with the Horned Frogs before now joining McNeese State for his final year of eligibility as a graduate student. Wells 2 for 2, does what Woolbright can't do at the other end. And the Catamounts now lead is cut by 1 with another full court press. Time is burning there for Woolbright. Campbell looks over the top. Jackson, after Cooper did get a hand on it. The ball falls to Woolbright. Now to Jones Jr. in the corner. Jones Jr. is hot from behind the arc. That is his third 3 of the night. His 11th point, and the Catamounts are now up by 4, tying their largest lead of the contest. Cooper being hounded by Jones, now passes off to Williams. Shoemate now on Jones. That's a mismatch that they're going to want to look to exploit. Instead, they kick back to Wells. His 3-point bounces off. DJ Campbell slides out. He is going to get hacked down, and that is going to be a foul called on DJ Richards Jr. It'll be his second here in the first half. Take another look at that fast break. Big time collision there. Campbell will head to the line. Campbell will be looking for his first points. He's 0 for 3 from the field so far tonight, but does have 3 rebounds and a steal in his 9 minutes of play. Campbell has had a great sophomore season for the Catamounts. He has really stepped up his scoring throughout this year and has been one of the few Catamounts to average in double digits scoring this season. Campbell sitting at 15 points a game. Is a 10-point jump from his points per game average as a freshman. So taking a big sophomore leap here at Western Carolina University. Missed the first one. Second one will fall, so he is on the board now. The Catamounts lead 23-18. Column open at the top. Shoemate guarded by Woolbright. Great matchup there of 2 very good players. They look to go over top of Williams and sinks that shot. That was Wells once again. He's on his 13th point. That's what he averages for the year, having a great season and a great game here tonight. Jones Jr. gets his man in the air. Wells jumps, and that is a rare miss from Russell Jones Jr. in half number 1 tonight. And McNeese will look to cut this lead as Wells drives past Campbell, falls to the ground, kicks back out. McNeese will reset their offense. There's a Coach Gray wanting a push off, not getting it. Ball finds CJ Campbell, now to Woolbright. Woolbright's picked off. DJ Richards Jr. with some great anticipation there. That game was getting to be a bit of a frantic pace, so the Cowboys slowing it down a bit here with just under 8 minutes left. That is going to be another foul called on DJ Richards Jr. inside of the paint. He was trying to box out and body up Cornelius Williams. That will be his 3rd foul, so we will likely not see Richards Jr. for the rest of this first half. Let's take a look back inside the paint here. Down in that bottom left-hand corner is where you see the collision going on between Williams and Richards Jr. So taking a look at the stats again, leading the way for the Cowboys. The only scorer in double digits, 13 points for Shahada Wells, 3 points for Javon Garcia, 2 points for DJ Richards Jr., 0 points, surprisingly, for Christian Shoemate, and Column with 2 on 1 of 3 shooting. The Cowboys are sitting at 8 of 18, shooting 44% from the field, 40% from behind the line on just 2 of 5 shooting. Perfect at the line, but they've only been there twice, 2 of 2. For the Catamounts, leading the way is Russell Jones Jr. He has been hot from behind the arc. He's 4 of 6 from the field, 3 of 5 from three-point land. His 11 leads the way. Woolbright with 5. He's 2 of 2 on the night, 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Trey Jackson with 6, 2 of 4. Both of those shots coming from beyond the arc, and the only other scorer, DJ Campbell, with 1 point, coming at the line, 0 of 3 from the field in his 10 minutes. Again, taking a look at these two teams, they have been playing better than they have in a long time. The best start for McNeese State since 1972-73. The best start for the Catamounts since 81 and 82. Western Carolina has won 4 consecutive home games in the Ramsey Center this season after home wins last season against Chattanooga, ETSU, and VMI, and Dalton State in the home opener in the only other game here at Ingalls Court at the Ramsey Center earlier this year. Last season, the Bayou Bandits finished the season 8th in the 10-team league last season with a record of 11 and 23 overall. They were 6 and 12 in the Southland Conference. However, the hiring of a new head coach and a bevy of transfers to the Bayou Bandits has them seeking the promised land. They're predicted to finish second in the Southland Conference preseason poll, just 2 points behind predicted champion Southeastern Louisiana. Both teams received 6 first-place votes in the preseason poll for the Southland. The Southern Conference versus the Southland here today. The Cowboys and the Catamounts, Cats on top by 3 here halfway through, a little more than halfway through the first half. Inbounds comes to Russell Jones Jr. He breaks the press, drops off to Campbell. Catamounts will run through Woolbright. He gets the play. He's going to be guarded by Shoemate. He's going to drive inside and test Shoemate. Puts too high but gets his own rebound. Now going to go back inside once again. Draws the foul and finishes. If at first you don't succeed, try again, was Woolbright's motto on that play. See, misses the first shot there, gets his own rebound, lowers the shoulder, bodies inside, draws the foul, and will go for his second and 1 of the evening. He will make it good, and the Catamounts up by 6 here, 26-20. Shoemate at the top, now looking down inside. Lambton got a hand on it. They were looking to Column inside. That's a matchup that will be interesting to watch. The two centers for each team have a significant height disadvantage, with Column standing at 6'9" and Lambton standing at 6'11", so a 2-inch difference there, as Wells pulls up from mid-range and hits. Wells is the Cowboys' lone offense here today. That is his 15th point of the contest, already over his average of 13 points per game. Campbell now at the top. He's looking to drive inside, beats his initial man, draws Column in the air. They're going to call a foul. Column is bewildered. It was a late call, but the bucket does drop, and the Catamounts will go for another and 1. That is the 6th foul for the Cowboys in this first half, compared to 3 for the Catamounts. Now Campbell looking to extend the lead to 7. It's 29-22. And he does do just that. Again, it's 29-22 now. Omari Cooper bringing the ball down for the Bayou Bandits. Playing through Christian Shoemate. Gets Lambton in the air, tosses it up. He can't convert. Good dribble drive by Shoemate and forcing Lambton jump into the air and drew the foul. You see here, gets Lambton in the air, smartly throws his body in there, and now Shoemate will get to shoot 2, and these will be looking for his first points of the afternoon. Misses the first. Checking in for the Cowboys is going to be number 10, Roberts Burzay. He replaced Antavian Column. Shoemate now looking to try and convert his second. He does so. Gives him his first point of the night. As Back in comes Cornelius Williams. He'll replace Lampton. Hear the instructions there. Woolbright can run the floor there if he wants to. They drop it to Campbell, back to Woolbright. Catamounts to beat that press once again. Trey Jackson hands back off to Woolbright. We'll look to see if he drives inside once again. He does. Good pump fake there. Williams on the rebound. He looks to try and pass back to Woolbright. Berzay is there. Tips the ball, and it will roll out of play. Catamounts will look to inbound. DJ Campbell's going to inbound. He's got Woolbright right in front of him. Goes over the top to Woolbright, guarded by Berzay. Now back to Campbell. Campbell can't beat Shoemate. Here comes the double team on Woolbright. Woolbright looks across the floor for Trey Jackson. Fakes the pass and sinks the three. The Catamounts with their largest lead of the night by 9 here in the first half. Just 6 minutes remaining before the break. Shoemate. Good dribble drive, gets Williams reaching. Excellent finish at the rim. That is a great dribble and drive there. He caught Williams reaching. And that lead is cut now back down once again. Kamar Robertson in the corner for the Catamounts. His bounces in and out. Wells on the rebound now. As they look to cut into this 7-point lead by Western Carolina. Cooper back to Wells. Shoemate sets the screen. Williams jumps. Clean defense there. That was a not clean on that one with, we'll see if Roberts gets the foul there. Or yes, that one will go to Kamar Robertson. Shoemate will be back to the line to take a few more free throws. Waiting to check back in for the Catamounts is Bernard Pelote. Shoemate hits the first. Now 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Robertson will head out after committing the foul. Pelote back in. Goes up and bricks out. 2 of 4 from the line for Shoemate so far in this contest. Trey Jackson finds Woolbright in the corner. Woolbright, a rare 3-point attempt. Pelote attempts to get the rebound, can't do it, and here comes Wells. Wells looks for Shoemate. A big foul there from Woolbright. You heard the slap of hand on skin, and Shoemate for the 3rd consecutive possession is going to head to the line. Shoemate really starting to impose his will on the offensive end. Cowboys, Shoemate misses shot number 1 there, have had a different leading scorer in every contest this season. That streak looks to be breaking today with Shahada Wells on fire in this first half with 15 points already. The only Bayou Bandit in double figures so far on 6 of 11 shooting. Would expect him to remain at the top of the score sheet as we move forward. It's going to be a lane violation on the Catamounts. Trey Jackson is the one they call for that, and so Shoemate gets a chance to make up for that miss. Shot is up and bounces in and around. Pelote drops it off to Woolbright. He's got Jackson in front of him. Chooses to go towards the middle, dribbling. Back to Russell Jones Jr. Berzay guarding him. Pelote will fire from the wing. Catamounts are a freewheeling 3-point shooting team. If they get an open look, they have a green light with nearly every player on the roster. The only person you won't see shooting a lot of threes outside of Lampton, the center, is going to be Vontarius Woolbright. Oh, there's a block by Cornelius Williams, the redshirt freshman. Woolbright looks up, and it's a big alley-oop to Bernard Pelote. That brings the crowd to their feet here in the Ramsey Center. The Catamounts on top 34-26. Wells now with the screen. He'll drive inside. Williams affected that shot. Shoemate with the rebound. He is fouled by Jackson. And we'll go to the line once again. Shoemate, that'll be Russell Jones Jr. on the foul. And we do have a media timeout. Here as we head to timeout, the Catamounts 34, the Cowboys 26.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
There will always be bumps in the road, but we got guts, America. We got freedom. We got power. We got future. So let's drive on and make the future we want to see together. Because your new Ford vehicle is just the start of a journey. So stop by your Ford dealer today and claim one of the thousands of new Ford trucks and SUVs on their way. We've been building this country for 119 years, but we're just getting started.
Does today's real estate market make you want to stay in your current home a little longer? Hey everybody, it's Chris Angel from Mountain Credit Union. You may not have to move to get the home of your dreams. We have the tools to help you make your current home more livable. Whether it's remodeling your kitchen, freshening up that outdated bathroom, or creating an outdoor oasis that will make you feel like you're on vacation every day of the year, our local loan officers can show you how a home equity line of credit from Mountain Credit Union will help you make those much needed improvements. Call us today or visit mountaincu.org to learn more. At Mountain Credit Union, we're here for you because we're here with you.
You're getting thirsty. Bold. Refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
Welcome back to the Ramsey Regional Activity Center. This play had the fans on their feet. The block from Williams, the alley-oop, Woolbright to Pelote, and that gave the Catamounts a 34-26 lead, one of their largest of the day so far. As Shoemate once again, no, you're not caught in a time loop. We'll head to the line. This is the fourth or fifth consecutive possession where he has drawn a foul. He's making a living at the free throw line. However, not necessarily taking advantage of it. He's shooting just 2 for 6 at the charity stripe this afternoon. Shoemate once again can't convert. Cowboys love to see him drawing as many fouls and getting to the line as much as he has here in this first half, but want to see him convert these free throws at a higher clip than 2 of 7. Looking to make it 3 of 8. Can't do so. The rebound by DJ Campbell. Shoemate shooting just 25% from the line at 2 of 8. Campbell now at the top of the paint. He drives inside, looks for Woolbright. Woolbright rarely not double teamed right now. Looks to Trey Jackson in the corner. Jackson can't convert. Rebound by Wells. Wells bring the ball up the court to Cooper. Cooper over to Jones. He's guarded by Pelote. Garcia now to Shoemate, a double team on Shoemate. They're going to call a foul, I believe, on Woolbright. But it may be on Williams. No, it is on Woolbright. And stop me if you've heard this one. Shoemate to the line to shoot 2. Yet he's shooting 2 of 8 from the line. He's only taken 3 shots from the field, has Shoemate. He's got his 2 points there. Shoemate misses, so the 1-on-1 can't convert. Coach Justin Gray shouting out plays to the Catamounts as they begin their offensive set here. They look to Trey Jackson in the corner. He is guarded tightly, beats the initial defender, now looks back, almost gives it away, but Campbell, good instincts, reaches out and grabs it. Williams sets a screen. Ball goes to Pelote in the corner. Pelote and a monster slam! Oh, Bernard Pelote, all he does is get these fans on their feet. A big-time slam on the baseline, and the Catamounts back up by 8 once again. Or excuse me, back up to 10 now. Williams and Shoemate. There's that veteran experience for Shoemate, taking advantage of the redshirt freshman, Williams. And now the lead is back down to 8. Catamounts did have a 10-point lead there for just a few brief seconds. Campbell now running the offense. He's going to look to drive on Cooper. Instead, backs out to Pelote. Pelote drops to Russell Jones Jr. A little bit of movement. Here comes Williams on a screen. They've got Shoemate on Jones Jr. there. He gets enough to bother Jones Jr. A bit of an air ball, but I don't think Shoemate got a piece of it. The Cowboys looking to run and gun now, but they slow it down in Wells' hands. That's the man you want to have it. If you are a McNeese State fan, he has been on fire with 15 points. Make it 17 points. That is 18 points. That one will go for a 3. Officials kind of discussing across the court. One said 2, the other said 3. So it will stand. The Catamounts, who led by 10 just seconds ago, the lead is down to 5 after that 3-point play from Wells. Oh, they look for the big man on the screen and roll, and Cornelius Williams hammers it home. Just under a minute remaining here. The Catamounts lead back to 7. Shoemate guarded by Williams. Gets inside. That one rolls all around the rim, but he can't convert. 43 seconds left now. Campbell looks back out to Jones. He is open, gets his man up in the air. Passes to Campbell. Campbell puts a forearm out. And the jump ball is going to be in possession of McNeese State. Unless they ended up calling that a timeout. We'll get clarification on that. Lampton back into the game for Williams. It is going to be McNeese State ball. And they have 33 seconds, so they can take it down to the final 3 seconds if they want to. No chance to run 2 here. Ball goes into Cooper. Cooper has a screen from Collum on Jones. Collum backs off now. Cooper letting the clock wind down. Again, be about a 2.5 second differential in shot clock and game clock. So he's going to milk it to the last second. Now 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. They instigate the offense. They go to Collum. Lampton invites Collum inside. Collum with a great spin move there. And 5 seconds remaining. The Catamounts are going to call a timeout to set up a final play of the half. The Cowboys will be looking to get a steal here off of this inbounds play. They do rank 4th in the nation with 15 steals per game, and they are 7th with a plus 10.8 turnover margin. McNeese also leads the SLC in 3-point shooting. That's the Southland Conference, knocking down nearly 42% from beyond the arc. And the Cowboys are averaging 8.5 threes per game with 21 attempts per contest. They are not on that pace today. There has been a different game plan for McNeese. They are just 3 of 6, shooting well from beyond the arc, but not taking that many. They're looking to try and get inside on the Catamounts. So again, just 3 of 6 here in this first half. They usually average around 8.5 out of 20 per game. Catamounts with a 5-point lead here. It has been as high as 10 here late in the first half. They'll look to inbound. There's going to be a full court press from the Cowboys. In fact, they back that off. Jones Jr. picks it up. 4, 3, 2. He's going to drive all the way to the bucket, and it will rim out. Oh, it goes in. They're going to wave the basket off. They are going to say that that was offensive goaltending by Woolbright. It was not a tip-in, say the official, before they have 5 games in December. Catamounts with the ball to open up half number 2 here. Woolbright has been consistently double and triple teamed. Lampton now hits the ground, jockeying on the floor. Jones Jr. shoots from deep. Rebound goes down to Richards Jr. He sat with 3 fouls for the vast majority of the second half of that first half. From about the 10-minute on, he picked up 3 early fouls. So it'll be one to watch as McNeese State will want to keep him on the floor. Garcia, screened by Collum. Lampton challenges. Woolbright with the rebound. He finds Campbell. Campbell will drive inside. He misses. Lampton gets Shoemate in the air. Gets his own rebound. Shoemate still on the ground. Lampton will have to go up, and he does so, and he gets fouled. And one for Lampton, the 6'11" transfer from College of Charleston. Uses every bit of that frame to push that one into the goal. Bit of a chaotic play down there. Shoemate was on the ground for a long time. Glad he didn't get stepped on or hurt. Nobody got tripped up. An awkward-looking exchange, but it goes the Catamounts' way. They get the first 3 points of the second half, and they lead by 8. Here is Wells. Oh, a great dish inside, but Collum can't convert. Wells earned a bucket on that one, a brilliant pass, but the big center couldn't quite get it to fall. Now Woolbright being double-teamed. Oh, Woolbright behind the back pass, and a foul will be charged to Javon Garcia. What a pass from the Southern Conference preseason player of the year and the player of the week this week. He goes behind the back to find Lampton before he gets fouled, and the Catamounts will get the ball out of play. They will lob it up to Lampton. Lampton will hand off to Woolbright. Just too many bodies down there. That ball eventually bounces out to DJ Campbell. Campbell will put the shot up. Shoemate challenges and made Campbell pull it up short. It will eventually go out of play. Get another hectic and chaotic play in the paint for these two teams. Head coach Justin Gray saying that there was a tip on the ball. However, they will not go to review. And back come the Cowboys. Collum with the dribble handoff to Wells. Wells is challenged by Lampton. He converts. He's at 20 points for the contest now. 23 points for the contest for Wells. It is 41-35. Catamounts on top by 6. Woolbright now looking to move. A screen attempted to be set there by Lampton. The press now a triple team. Eventually they'll find Campbell, who looks in the corner for Trey Jackson. Jackson gets that ball stolen by Wells. Jones is going to give chase. Wells dribbles and finishes. This is the Shahada Wells show today for McNeese State as they cut the lead once again. It is 41-37 in favor of the Catamounts. Their lead just 4. Again, it was 8 moments ago, but Wells strikes quickly. Lampton over to Jackson. Jackson over to Jones. Lampton there looking to set the screen. Double team there. The Cowboys are finding some joy with these double teams off of the screener. Jones drives inside, puts it up at the shot clock. Again, bodies down in the paint once again. I don't know that we've been in possession in the second half where the Catamounts have had the ball and there haven't been bodies hit the floor. So it is a very physical game down underneath the rim right now. So the Catamounts extend their lead once again to 6, 43-37. Collum with a deep 3. They left him alone and encouraged that shot, and he made him pay. And McNeese State starting the second half well. Good pressure, good shot making. Catamounts up by just 3. Woolbright dribbling in to Shoemate. They look to Trey Jackson in the corner for 3, and he gets it. Trey Jackson started the game hot from beyond the arc, then didn't get many looks as the first half went on. He is starting hot once again here in the second half. Collum throws the ball deep into the corner. Rebound by DJ Campbell. He looks to run, but thinks better of it and drops the ball back to Jones and Woolbright as they run the offense. Trey Jackson now with 12 points on 4 of 7 shooting from beyond the arc. He has not taken a shot inside. Woolbright with a poor pass in is deflected. Lampton can't get his hands on it. There's going to be an open 3 in the corner. That one will be missed. Garcia will want that one back. A rare miss for him and a wide open look from the corner. Jackson over to Jones. Russell Jones Jr. starting the offense, waiting for some movement. Now DJ Campbell, the sophomore, who's improved his points per game. Collum with a great interception. Gives it back, though. DJ Campbell drives inside. Russell Jones Jr. open, challenged by Wells, but he still nails it. Wells got there too late, and the Catamounts lead what was 3 moments ago back up to 9. The hustle play there from Collum, the center, picking the ball off on the attempt to hit Lampton. There is Garcia finishing a good mid-range jumper, getting himself back on track after missing a couple of open threes early in this half. But the hustle play from McNeese State ends up becoming a Catamount 3. That is a heartbreaking proposition for this Cowboys team as they look to try and cut into the game. Hand off to Woolbright. Woolbright looks deep into the corner for Jackson. Wells is guarding him. Trey Jackson back out to Russell Jones Jr. Jones Jr. driving inside. Puts Cooper on skates. Dives inside. Woolbright with the rebound. Can't finish. And here come the Cowboys. Wells driving inside. Over the top of a swat from Lampton. And Shahada Wells, how are you doing today? Points number 26 and 27. It is 49-42 as we head to our first media break of the second half. Stick with us for the end of this exciting matchup.
Check it out.
Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
There will always be bumps in the road, but we got guts, America. We got freedom. We got power. We got future. So let's drive on and make the future we want to see together. Because your new Ford vehicle is just the start of a journey. So stop by your Ford dealer today and claim one of the thousands of new Ford trucks and SUVs on their way. We've been building this country for 119 years, but we're just getting started.
Dreams can be a reality with a Mountain Credit Union mortgage loan. Mountain Credit Union offers expert advice, fewer fees, and up to 100% mortgage financing. Our 5-star rated mortgage professionals can help guide you through the mortgage application process. Fewer fees can make a big difference in the overall cost of a mortgage, and you may be able to purchase a home with no down payment. Call today and ask to speak to a mortgage loan officer. At Mountain Credit Union, we're here for you because we're here with you.
The mountains are calling, and I must go. Go all out. Go for glory. Go to the edge. And then go farther. Because once you've gone to the mountaintop, you will never go back. The mountains are calling. Ingalls, proud sponsor of Catamount Sports.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
Welcome back to the Ramsey Center. The Western Carolina University Catamounts leading by 5, 49-44. Been an exciting first couple minutes of the second half. Western extended the lead by 9. The Cowboys cut it down to 3 at one point. It's now settled at 5, which is where we were at halftime. So if you took a little break and missed the first few minutes of play, you missed some exciting action, but the score, still the same differential. Catamounts up by 5. It has really turned into the Shahada Wells show. The graduate transfer from TCU, 6 foot, 184 pounds, has now got 29 points of 12 of 18 shooting for the McNeese State Bayou Bandits. Granger setting the screen there for Jones. He looks to Jackson. Wells on Woolbright. That's a matchup the Catamounts like, but he's immediately double-teamed by Shoemate. Jones Jr. kicks out to DJ Campbell. Collum comes flying in. Trey Jackson open. That'll be a 3 from Jackson. He can't get there. And here comes Garcia. Garcia looking to get a screen from Shoemate. Gets that screen. They kick it out to Collum. He has hit 1 3 today. They'll kick it back out to him again. He is open. That's a shot the Catamounts are going to settle for, and that's a shot that Column has made them pay for multiple times, and the lead is trimmed down to 2. The closest has been here in the second half. Jones drives and kicks out to Jackson. Was looking for Campbell, but fell to the hands, luckily for the Catamounts, of Woolbright. Granger drops over to Jones Jr. 9 left on the shot clock. Woolbright will look to cross court to Campbell. Trey Jackson wide open, and he puts it back up to 5. The two teams trading threes right now. You cannot give Jackson that wide open of a look. There was nobody within several yards of him on the court. Granger battling Column, a double team from Granger and Campbell. Continues to press Column. He eventually throws it into Granger to break that press. It will go out of bounds and will be a McNeese State inbounds play. Coach Justin Gray loving what he sees from Granger and Campbell on that defensive play. We are in another media timeout. Before we head to break, we will talk a little bit more about the game when we return. Catamounts up by 5, 52-47.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
There will always be bumps in the road, but we got guts, America. We got freedom. We got power. We got future. So let's drive on and make the future we want to see together. Because your new Ford vehicle is just the start of a journey. So stop by your Ford dealer today and claim one of the thousands of new Ford trucks and SUVs on their way. We've been building this country for 119 years, but we're just getting started.
Does today's real estate market make you want to stay in your current home a little longer? Hey everybody, it's Chris Angel from Mountain Credit Union. You may not have to move to get the home of your dreams. We have the tools to help you make your current home more livable. Whether it's remodeling your kitchen, freshening up that outdated bathroom, or creating an outdoor oasis that will make you feel like you're on vacation every day of the year, our local loan officers can show you how a home equity line of credit from Mountain Credit Union will help you make those much needed improvements. Call us today or visit mountaincu.org to learn more. At Mountain Credit Union, we're here for you because we're here with you.
You're getting thirsty. Bold. Refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
Hello and welcome back to the Ramsey Center on the campus of Western Carolina University, Ingalls Court. The Catamounts lead by 5, 52-47 here in the second half, with about half of the half remaining. It has been the Shahada Wells show. The graduate transfer with 12 of 18, shooting 3 of 4 from beyond the arc and perfect from the free throw line, and his 29 points, single-handedly keeping the Cowboys in this contest so far. McNeese starts once again. Here is Wells. Wells dribbles inside. He tries to put it up and over Granger. The foul is called. So Granger catches Wells. That'll be a shooting foul. And Wells will have a chance to get points 30 and 31 here at the line. Again, no other Cowboy in double figures. Column with 8 on 2 of 4 3-point shooting. So the center actually playing extremely well from beyond the arc. It's 3 of 6 overall. Shoemate with 6, Richards with 2, and Garcia with 2. Garcia shooting just 1 of 7 from the field. He's 0 of 2 from behind the arc. And that is the story of the McNeese day so far. So point number 30 secured, and 31, and it is a 3-point lead for the Catamounts. So Wells continues to dive in. Full court press here. Jones coming in. He gives it back to Woolbright. Woolbright looks to Kamar Robertson. Robertson driving all the way in. Granger puts it up and in. 54-49. These two teams battling it back and forth. Some excellent play here on the Ingalls court. Garcia trying to drive past Woolbright, gives it up to Collum. Collum has hit 2 3-pointers tonight. They will pass off to Richards Jr. Richards Jr. drives inside, a little bit of a push-off, but frees himself up for a bucket. And he is back on the board with his 4th point. Richards has been one of the best 3-point shooters, not just in the Southland Conference where he's the tops. He's the 33rd in the nation in 3-point shooting percentage. He has hit 58% of his shots so far from beyond the arc. Woolbright figures out a way through. However, a foul is going to be called. Foul is going to be called on Collum. That will be his 3rd foul. So again, a player that will continue to watch the foul calls so far. We have hit another media timeout here. We are going to go to break with the Catamounts on top by 3, 54-51 over McNeese State.
We get out, fired up, hook big ones. We get out and rip it, and we track them down. So crack a Mountain Dew, get out and do.
At Mountain Credit Union, we care about the local community we're a part of. We offer savings and checking options to help you meet your financial goals, and lending options to help you get your dream home or auto with a payment to fit your budget. Get personal service from local people you know and trust. We've been serving Western North Carolina for 60 years. Visit mountaincu.org to learn more. Mountain Credit Union. We're here for you because we're here with you.
The Southern Conference is more than just outstanding athletics. We highly value student academic achievement and staff development. The Southern Conference Academic Exchange Program uniquely engages students, faculty, and campus administrators through its annual Undergraduate Research Forum, Entrepreneurship Challenge event, Faculty Staff Awards, and Leadership Assistance. The Southern Conference, building champions on the athletic field and on our campuses.
I got 2 knee replacements in 2012. It was really a miracle to have the artificial knee go in and basically be pain-free in all the activities I wanted to do.
I injured my shoulder, so it was very important for me to get back on the field.
I'd highly recommend Harris for the communication that they have with the school systems here. It's really great to know that we have a hospital here in town that we can just go to when we have emergencies or we have injuries.
Harris Regional Hospital, providing care to athletes of all ages.
You're getting thirsty, bold, refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
Welcome back to Cullowhee, North Carolina. Today's NCAA basketball match presented on ESPN+. The Catamounts of Western Carolina clinging to a 3-point lead over the visiting McNeese State Cowboys. The Cowboys press has been very good, forces Woolbright to call another timeout. So the press has been how the Cowboys have gotten back into this matchup so far. And for the Catamounts, they are led by their 3-headed monster at guard. All three selected to the first team of the All-Southern Conference preseason team, with Woolbright being the preseason player of the year. Russell Jones Jr. with 16, Trey Jackson with 15, and Vontarius Woolbright with 8 on 3 of 7 shooting. Catamounts being out-rebounded, the Catamounts out-rebounding the Cowboys 24-22. Both teams with 17 defensive rebounds. One of the craziest stats so far, I think, in this matchup is at the assist line. The Catamounts with 11 assists, only 2 assists, and those have both come here in the second half for the Bayou Bandits. They have been doing everything on their own. They have been playing a lot of give Wells the ball and see what happens. So, and it's worked out well. It's 31 points for Shahada Wells. Pelote now inside. He brought the crowd to their feet multiple times in the first half. Shoemate with a great block. Good defense there by one of the Southland's best defenders and rebounders. Pelote only scored 4 points in the first half, but both were absolute bangers and dunks that brought the crowd to their feet. So head coach Justin Gray hoping to see the same thing again here late in the second half. Big time shot from Collum, looking for his third 3 of the match. Can't find it, but Shoemate is there. An offensive foul. They're going to call Shoemate for sticking the elbow out on the drive. And that will be Shoemate's second. So a lot of the big players for McNeese State starting to look at some foul trouble. 3 for Richards, 3 for Collum, and now 2 for Shoemate. Collum and Shoemate are the defensive anchors for this team from Lake Charles, Louisiana. Woolbright passes to Granger. Back over to Trey Jackson. He hits Woolbright. The double team comes immediately, but it doesn't get there quick enough. Woolbright carves right through it. And the Catamounts now back on top once again by 5. These two teams trading buckets. Some excellent offensive play. Here goes Wells. He drops back into Collum. Collum finishes. Wells has shown the ability to make a really pretty pass so far. He's deserved a couple more assists than the 2 he's been given credit for, but the Cowboys just have not been able to convert those assists when he's put the ball in another player's hands. Woolbright, screen from Granger. Another screen from Granger, hits Wells. Ball comes back out to Pelote. Pelote looks for Granger, can't find him. Passes a little bit low into Granger's feet. Here comes Wells on the drive. He's got Robertson, the graduate transfer from Mercer. They kick the ball back out. A miss by Williams. The ball goes up to Pelote. Pelote saves it back to Kamar Robertson. And the Catamounts lucky that he was there. Granger back in the play and finishes. That's his 4th point of the contest. It's back up to 5 once again. The Cowboys keep knocking on the door, but the Catamounts have had an answer so far as we just over halfway in this second half. Just over 9 minutes remaining. Again, both of these teams undefeated, 4-0 for the McNeese State Cowboys, 3-0 for the Western Carolina University Catamounts. A foul going to be called on the drive there. Waiting to check back in for the Catamounts is going to be DJ Campbell and Cornelius Williams. They'll replace Bernard Pelote and Granger. So the ball will be taken out of play. They look into Shoemate. Shoemate is on Campbell. He has a size advantage there. He drives inside. Can't convert the first time, but Shoemate is one of the best rebounders in the Southland Conference for a reason. He is a vacuum down in the paint. Woolbright bringing the ball up, gives the ball over to Campbell. Campbell averaging 15 a game this year, sitting at just 4 points in this contest on 1 of 6 shooting. Cornelius Williams has slam dunk in the first half as well on an alley-oop. Kamar Robertson has Collum on, and that's a mismatch. He drops inside to Woolbright. Woolbright finishes with the dunk. And the Catamounts lead 60-55 here. Just over 8 minutes remaining in the game. Ball moves to Collum. Collum on the give and go with Wells. Wells drives inside. Cornelius Williams providing some good defense and pulls the rebound in. Freshman will give the ball up to Trey Jackson. Now the Catamounts have a chance to run for a little bit as Collum had been down providing some press. Oh, the ball goes inside. What a pass from Woolbright into Cornelius Williams. The Catamounts up by 7. Brilliant vision on that pass. Wells driving inside now, tries to score over Williams and does. Wells now with his 33rd point. McNeese State will take a timeout, and that will be a media timeout as we're under 8 minutes here. When we return, we'll talk more about this game, but the Catamounts on top 62-55 with 8 minutes to go here in the second half.
This is Mountain Dew. A rush of crisp and refreshing flavor. Delivering a bold citrus kick. Do the do.
At Mountain Credit Union, we care about the local community we're a part of. We offer savings and checking options to help you meet your financial goals, and lending options to help you get your dream home or auto with a payment to fit your budget. Get personal service from local people you know and trust. We've been serving Western North Carolina for 60 years. Visit mountaincu.org to learn more. Mountain Credit Union. We're here for you because we're here with you.
There will always be bumps in the road, but we got guts, America. We got freedom. We got power. We got future. So let's drive on and make the future we want to see together. Because your new Ford vehicle is just the start of a journey. So stop by your Ford dealer today and claim one of the thousands of new Ford trucks and SUVs on their way. We've been building this country for 119 years, but we're just getting started.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
Welcome back to Cullowhee, North Carolina, where the visiting McNeese State University Cowboys, the Bayou Bandits, trail the Western Carolina University Catamounts 62-57 here with just over 7.5 minutes to play. My name is Josh Thompson. Thank you for tuning in and joining us for this thrilling game so far. Neither team been able to pull ahead. The Catamounts, one of their largest leads of the second half. Well, they've kept a 5-point lead the entire second half, but it has been back and forth. McNeese State has been challenging, has cut the lead down to as close as 2. The Catamounts have extended it to as high as 9, but they have not been able to maintain that momentum. Both teams really trading body blows here in the second half, but neither have found the knockout punch. DJ Campbell into Williams. Campbell guarded by Colin. Williams is inside. Williams tries to slam dunk, but gets rejected by the rim, and now Garcia is going to drive inside, and he will convert on the layup. Not exactly what the Catamounts wanted out of that timeout. Williams had a wide open dunk, just could not quite get high enough on it, and that leads to a fast break layup, and the lead now down to 3 once again. Woolbright surveying the field. He goes to Jackson. Trey Jackson covered well by Garcia. Kamar Robertson finds DJ Campbell. Collin comes out and closes. Now to Robertson. 4 left on the shot clock. Robertson pulls up at the free throw line and hits the jumper. Lead back to 5, 64-59. Russell Jones Jr. waiting to check in at the next break. Wells drops back to Collin, looking for his third three-pointer. He nails it. He has been punishing the Catamounts from beyond the arc. He has shot the ball extremely well for a center. He now has 3 of 6 shooting from the three-point land. Trey Jackson. Catamounts up just 2 with Campbell on the ball. Campbell squaring up Collin. Drives inside, manages to get to the paint and score. DJ Campbell now extends the lead to 4 for the Catamounts. Just his second bucket of the contest. Woolbright is guarding Garcia. Here comes Collin on the screen. Williams now providing some interior presence. Ball kicked back out to Wells. Wells dribbling. Looks for a screen, can't get it. Jackson sticks with Wells the whole time, forces a rare miss from Wells. Now Woolbright wants to run down the floor. Woolbright kicks it back out to Trey Jackson. Trey Jackson fakes the 3. Woolbright will look across the court to Campbell. Campbell gets inside, he's fouled. Some frantic play there on the offensive end for Western. It ends the Catamounts drawing a pair of free throws for DJ Campbell. Campbell with 6 points on 2 of 7 shooting. He is 2 of 3 from the charity stripes so far. Look for some substitutions at this next opportunity. Checking in for McNeese State is going to be Cameron Jones, the 6'6" graduate transfer from South Carolina State, making an appearance in the game. And for the Catamounts, returning are starters Russell Jones Jr. and Charles Lampton. Campbell hits the first. The lead is back to 5. One thing to note as we continue to count down this half is that Wells has played every single minute of this contest for McNeese State. You wonder if he will have the legs to go the full contest, but he has not taken a break. He has played 35 minutes of action in just the 5th game of the season. So coaches for McNeese State challenging their transfer and his conditioning, but he has been more than up to the task so far with 36 points. Garcia with the ball. Wells running off multiple screens inside the paint. They were looking for him, couldn't find him. Richards Jr. drives inside, and he'll get that bucket to fall. An and one for DJ Richards Jr., who has been quiet from the field tonight, but will look for point number 7 at the line. He is now 3 of 4 shooting in the contest. Again, one of the most prolific three-point shooters in the country, ranking 33rd. He does lead the Southland from beyond the arc. Richards Jr. did miss a significant amount of time in the first half. He picked up 3 quick fouls before the 10-minute mark of the first half, so he is really just now getting his game action that you would typically see from him. The press is back on. Campbell dribbles the ball out of bounds. And McNeese State forces a turnover. They trail by just 3, and for the first time in a long time, they can tie the Catamounts up here with a 3-point basket. Shoemate will inbound for the Cowboys. They'll look to run Wells off some screens. I'm sure Garcia will be there. Tries to get around Woolbright. Lampton is in the air. Lampton fouls Garcia. He will go to the line with a chance to bring the Catamounts lead down to 1. A good spurt out of that last media timeout for the Bayou Bandits, as they have sliced into the Catamount lead, bringing it down to 3 with an opportunity to bring it to 1 with these free throws from Garcia. He's looking for points 5 and 6 on the evening. He cannot do it. He misses it. If you hear the crowd, it is Miss It for a Biscuit promo time. So he misses this next free throw, then everyone in attendance will win a free biscuit. So the crowd is getting loud for this one. Garcia breaks the heart of the fans in attendance. No Miss It for a Biscuit this time, as that ball does slowly roll inside. Jones Jr. going to look to break the press. 3 bodies around him, and McNeese State will pull back. Again, the lead just to 68-66. Catamounts now look to Woolbright. Lampton setting the screen. Jones is open. Jones Jr. for 3! And just like that, it is a 5-point lead. Once again, it's been a 5-point stiff arm today for the Catamounts on the Cowboys. But the Cowboys still have plenty of time. Over 4 minutes left. Brilliant dribble drive there from Cameron Jones around the big man, Charles Lampton. Russell Jones Jr. bringing it up. McNeese shows initially some press and backs it off. Woolbright dribbling. He's looking for a screen from Lampton on Garcia. Lampton rolls to the bucket. That was a poor pass inside from Woolbright, a rare poor pass. Lampton was wide open on that screen. Garcia takes a shot. He hits it. Garcia with the 3. And we are tied up here in the second half with under 4 minutes to go. Garcia now pressing Jones Jr. Runs into Campbell. Woolbright now will look to try and put the Catamounts back ahead. Trey Jackson can't get his 3 to fall, and McNeese State can try and take a lead for the first time since it was single digits here in this contest. 71 all with just over 3 minutes remaining. What a game it has been. Another deep 3 is going to be an air ball. That is not the type of shot you typically see Cameron Jones, the forward, taking. Woolbright and Campbell have a miscommunication. Campbell cutting inside. Woolbright a little bit behind the pass. You can see Coach Gray there giving some instructions to Vontarius Woolbright. We are going to head to our final media break of the contest. We are all knotted up. Catamounts 71, the Bayou Bandits 71.
bite better with Pepsi.
There will always be bumps in the road, but we got guts, America. We got freedom. We got power. We got future. So let's drive on and make the future we want to see together. Because your new Ford vehicle is just the start of a journey. So stop by your Ford dealer today and claim one of the thousands of new Ford trucks and SUVs on their way. We've been building this country for 119 years, but we're just getting started.
Does today's real estate market make you want to stay in your current home a little longer? Hey everybody, it's Chris Angel from Mountain Credit Union. You may not have to move to get the home of your dreams. We have the tools to help you make your current home more livable. Whether it's remodeling your kitchen, freshening up that outdated bathroom, or creating an outdoor oasis that will make you feel like you're on vacation every day of the year, our local loan officers can show you how a home equity line of credit from Mountain Credit Union will help you make those much needed improvements. Call us today or visit mountaincu.org to learn more. At Mountain Credit Union, we're here for you because we're here with you.
You're getting thirsty. Bold. Refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
Welcome back to Cullowhee, North Carolina, Ingalls Court at the Ramsey Regional Activity Center for today's ESPN Plus broadcast of NCAA basketball. The two teams are knotted up. McNeese State 71, the Western Carolina University Catamounts with 71. The Catamounts led by 5 for much of the half, and the team's been trading buckets. McNeese State on a bit of a run right now to cut the lead completely. The one thing I want to highlight as we move forward here is turnovers for each team. The Catamounts have committed 9 turnovers compared to the Cowboys 5. The majority of those turnovers for the Catamounts have come in the second half. There's been some brilliant pressure from the Bayou Bandits to force some bad turnovers. It's going to be a foul called on Cornelius Williams for reaching over the back of Column. That'll be the 5th team foul. And that is Cornelius Williams' first foul of the contest. Excuse me, his second. Looking to inbound the ball to Wells. Column's open, though. He has hit multiple threes. The big men have been lighting the Catamounts up. Wells gets free off of a screen from Column. Column gets the rebound, looks to put it back up. He can't finish. DJ Campbell comes out with the rebound there. A vicious screen on Russell Jones Jr. earlier by Shoemate there. Left Jones Jr. scrambling, but he's back up. Woolbright back to Jones Jr. Woolbright now looks at a potential screen. It drops down. Column guarding. A foul is going to be called on Richards Jr. That's going to be his 4th. Nope, they're going to call it on Column, and that's going to be Column's 4th. Both of the Bayou Bandits with 3. And now a 4th foul called on number 5, Column. So he is getting close. We want to be careful. It may be an advantage the Catamounts want to look to take advantage of in the last 2 minutes. Try and draw that 5th foul. Ball is inbounded to Woolbright. Great defense. Cornelius Williams picks the ball up. Shoemate stripped Woolbright. Woolbright gets the ball back just at the top of the paint. 9 seconds, turns, dribbles. Wide open shot for Campbell. A 3 over top of Column. And believe I'm not sure what the stop in play is here. I think we're going to maybe do an official review. While we do that, let's talk a little bit about the Cowboys. Christian Shoemate leads the SLC in rebounding. He's averaging over 10 per game with 6 on the defensive side and 4 on the offensive side. He's also 4th in shooting percentage with a 53% clip going into this season. After that quick timeout, we are back on the floor. Both teams starting to zoom the positions. Score still stands at 74-71. Catamounts with a lead, courtesy of that last DJ Campbell 3. Momentarily freed himself up, pulled the trigger as Column was crashing in on him. And they finally pick up the ball with Garcia. Garcia passes back to Collum. They're going to look to Wells. Wells guarded by Jones Jr. Wells dribbles inside, looks to put the ball up. He is fouled. Shahada Wells looking for points 37 and 38 tonight. He heads to the line. He is currently 4 for 4, perfect on the day from the line. Wells, 74 to 71. Looking to cut the Catamounts lead to 1. Perfect. Wells again shooting 14 of 23 tonight. He has almost as many attempts as everyone else on the team, just 54 shot attempts. He has 23 of them. Misses the second, a rare miss. Again, we talked earlier, he's played every minute of this game. There is a 3-second shot differential between the shot clock and the game clock, so the Catamounts can hold, but they cannot hold until the final shot. 23 seconds remaining, 18 on the shot clock here. The ball is in the hands of the preseason Southern Conference Player of the Year, the reigning Player of the Week in the conference. He waves off the screen from Williams. Woolbright, 7 seconds. Now he makes his move. He's driving in on Richards. He puts the spin move in. He gets into the lane. He hits the shot with 1 second remaining. Fontarius Woolbright puts the Catamounts on top, 76 to 74. McNeese State takes a timeout. It is a 2-point game here with 4.3 seconds remaining. Woolbright waited and waited and waited, drove into the paint, hit a spin move, spun back around, and hit the floater from just inside the free throw line. It's where he lives in that mid-range. Bit of a throwback player. And the Catamounts will look to try and close the door on the Cowboys here, but the Bayou Bandits, as their name would entail, can come into town and steal a victory with a 3-point shot here with 4.3 seconds remaining. The officials are watching on the far side. A monitor, not sure what they're checking out on the monitor over on the far sideline. Potentially checking on the time. They have adjusted the time. It is now 4.6 seconds, so that is what the officials were reviewing. You can see there the shot hits with 4.6. So Woolbright says it's his time, his closing time. So they were reviewing the time left. They did add 0.3 seconds left. The Bayou Bandits will have the ball on the baseline. They've got several big men up on the line. Just one deep. Cornelius Williams marking Collum under the basket. Garcia Richards Jr. at midcourt. Shoemate runs back. 4 seconds remaining. 3. They call a timeout with 2.4 remaining as they cross midcourt. So they'll be able to set up a play at the half-court line instead of trying to run full court. An exciting finish. The number 15 ranked Catamounts on the field of 68 mid-major poll, taking on the number 23 McNeese State Cowboys. The Bayou Bandits looking again to come in and steal a victory here. 2 seconds left. They trail by 2. in this contest. You expected these two undefeated teams to come in and give each other their best shot. This game has reached expectations and beyond as we head into the final seconds of this contest. Thrilling matchup between two of the country's best mid-major teams, and teams that are thinking you'll be hearing from them in March during the conference tournament, the Southland and the Southern, as well as potentially the NCAA tournament. Head coach Justin Gray of the Catamounts takes a timeout, sees the set that the Bayou Bandits came out in. They are going to take a full timeout. Take a look at the updated statistics. Wells with 37 points. You have to think that this play will go to the Cowboys superstar, Shahada Wells. Team's shooting an identical 51.8%. 70% from the line just for the Catamounts. Just 50% from free throw range for the Cowboys. If they don't hit this bucket, they will look back as missed opportunities from the line. Both teams shooting just around 45% from three-point lands, even on rebounds, even on blocks. 5 assists compared to 16 for WCU. So WCU leading that one well, and McNeese State, one of the top, I guess, thieves in the country, and leading the country in steals, out-stealing the Catamounts by a number as well there. So timeout is officially over. Both teams, officials there to break the bench. The Catamounts need to hold on for 2 seconds to win their 5th consecutive home game. And the McNeese State Cowboys need to get a bucket to send it into overtime or a three-pointer to win the game for their 5th consecutive victory to open their season. Shoemate on the throw-in. Shoemate looking for Wells. He finds Collum. Collum dribbles, drives. It's a shot from 3. It is an air ball, and the Catamounts will put down the Bayou Bandits here.